everyone, this is Jessica. Welcome to, I'm just going to walk you through a little bit of my multimodal wiki. I'm just to re remind you, I'm doing a wiki for my community college class to try and have an efficient way to have students explore multimodal composition and some of the basic design principles while still um, making sure that I'm focusing on, working the same, I guess, to a traditional composition class. I decided to do a Voki after doing the mayor's reading and looking at the modality principle, that animation, that people learn better when animation is joined with narrative rather than text. So I decided, initially I would have just put all directions here, but I decided to try a Voki. I'm realizing that the sound on my Voki isn't so great, and I kept doing it over and over and over again and going in all different places in my house. And I'm realizing now, as I just this is the, after I just tried to do this recording, that it might have been that I had my headset half off because the first time I tried to do this recording, it didn't work either. So that might be the problem. But if anyone has any other tips about how to make the sound quality for the Voki good, let me see. It's got this buzz and it's not quite there, but it may, like I said, it may be my um, my headset. So I decided to sort of keep this simple. I would have liked this to be bigger, but this is as big as I can get it, and I'm trying to decide whether I should center it, but then I'm not sure for avoiding centering everything. But in this case, if it's just the introduction, I was thinking maybe that might be good. So this will be like the main sample page, just that will have the introduction, and then underneath will be the audio still and moving. I'm not trying to decide if mixed media is, I have an idea of what I want to put there, but I haven't found any good samples yet. So I've been doing a lot of collecting samples, so I'll just show you a little bit of this section of the samples. For still images, I found a mixture, a lot of my, uh, some PSAs, because I use the Ad Council a lot because they have different public service announcements in audio, um, video, and in print. So this is an example of one of their print ads. It's about father involvement. I also found Stanford University to be a really good source, and so I put a link there. So I'm still going to work on arranging and I'm trying to get a hold of one of my students, did a really great print one, and I'm trying to get in touch with her so that I can get a copy of that. I thought I had it, but I don't. For moving media, I have an example of, this is one of my students who did this. He's a veteran, did a couple tours in Iraq, and still young, but he did this video, the public service announcement on post-traumatic stress disorder, um, and you can see there's a little bit of from a lot of his own um, footage and some other footage, and so it's pretty powerful. I included my video that I made with iMovie just as an example, and for now also a movie. Um, you've probably seen this, the Not on the Test movie, that I think is a good example of sort of a public service announcement or an argument using movies. So um, for did I do audio? For the audio, I have some links to Stanford again, where they have just a ton of resources, which is really cool. Different places that do audio, and then also these are some audio essays from Cindy Self, and this the article that goes along with this is been a huge resource for me as well. Um, so there's some there. I don't have any this um, blog, this community college English blog, has been really helpful. There's so many other different links of people that have led me to different places. That's been helpful for my project so far. I guess in terms of feedback, I anything. I guess I really like the wiki because you can have the students contribute, and also because it supports so many different um, types of text. But if anybody, it's the fact that it's not very aesthetically pleasing frustrates me a little bit. So if anybody's used to wikis and knows little tricks on how I can um, customize this a little bit more, I'm still thinking about. I was going to do the notebook one that I've done. I've used that before, but then I thought maybe I'd try something different. So any suggestion on that? Um, I've played around with it probably more than it looks like in terms of trying to make it